Um, I just wonder, have you ever had the experience of knowing that you're dreaming while you're dreaming? Ah, okay. And you know, normally with dreams, and um, we're unaware of the fact that we're dreaming, and so we react in a confused way. Isn't that so? When you're not aware of the fact that you're dreaming, it can be quite. Your reactions are quite different than if when you're aware that you're dreaming. And I've had some moments of this, of being aware that I'm dreaming while I'm dreaming, usually for very short periods of time. Does it? Oh, if you're, oh well. Anyway, uh, so one thing, when that happens to you, um, you would know, like on some level, that the dream wasn't real, you know, and you may have come across this word purity in the teachings, saying that original purity, mind is pure from the beginning, But this realization of the unreality is what makes things pure. You see, they lack, because they have this unreal quality, um, they're said to be pure. In other words, that they don't actually affect you. And when you have that kind of experience of knowing that you're dreaming, and you can, it's very funny because you can do stuff, you can do almost anything, There's still rules in dreams, by the way, like water still falls down. There's still rules in dreams. But although I don't know, maybe you could make reverse a waterfall or something in your dream, But that like you could swim, you could swim, you could fly, So I was just kind of wondering, like how would you behave towards the dream beings? The people you meet in the dreams. You know, they're only your imagination. You know, but how would you behave towards them? Well, you could be kind, or you could be cruel. And I've got a question. How would you behave make any difference? Because the dreams aren't real. How you behave in a dream, really, when you come down to it, because the dream isn't real, it doesn't make any difference. Does it? So the temptation, when you I would say, well, temptation maybe is the wrong word. That there's like when you find yourself like this, um, because it's such a kind of a interesting experience, you know, um, um, you might like to do all kinds of stuff, um, but you know, why? Why bother? You know, if the dream isn't real, Why would you need to do anything? You know? This just struck me. Why would you need to do anything? Apart from staying present in the knowledge that the dream isn't real. Isn't that really the only thing that's worth doing? You know? Everything else is bullshit. You know, like, oh, I dreamt I climbed the Eiffel Tower and I jumped off and I floated to the ground. That's the kind of thing that you might like to do when you're aware of the fact that you're dreaming. But why bother? There's no benefit. There's no harm. Do you see? Why would you do that? And really, isn't the whole kind of the only thing that's worth doing really is staying present in the knowledge that the dream isn't real. So that's all very fine for dream. What about reality? So just like in a dream, you know, although they do appear, thoughts are not real. They do appear, but they're not real. Just like in a dream. Maybe they are real. They do appear. So, if you have this knowledge that the thoughts are pure, that they are neither good nor bad, if you can remain in that knowledge, isn't that worth doing? So let's do that for a little bit. And so we begin as usual. It's really important to be comfortable. Just bring your attention to your breath. Leave your mouth open. Breathe normally. Breathe through your mouth. Oh, by the way, don't worry about this, our thoughts real and all the rest of it. We'll have a chat afterwards and we can get into it if you like. Okay, so just feel your breath. Just connect with being. Not thinking and plotting, just feeling your breath. Your mind doesn't stop. But really, that's fine. Don't bother. Don't. The display continues. It's no big deal. Just feel your breath. In particular, notice the special quality of the out-breath. What brings ease. Your ability to feel will be interrupted by thoughts. It doesn't matter. Just come back to feeling the quality of the out breath. And as you become more relaxed, the immediacy of your mind, the immediacy of thoughts lessens. And you're just able just to be there, breathing. With this vague kind of background mental activity. And in particular, as your breath leaves your body, just before you breathe in again, there's a very special moment where everything is still. It's still, even though there's still activity. Remember, leave your mouth slightly open and breathe through your mouth. That reduces the intensity of thinking. Just be feeling what it's like just to be. Nothing to do. Nothing to achieve. No good or bad. Just present. When mind interrupts, just feel again. not confused anymore. When you see things as they actually are, it's more like a feeling. It's not like thinking. When you appreciate things as they actually are, there's like something unmoving in you, like a contentment. Our natural state. That's it for now.